Hello and welcome to the Cotton the Wool podcast. I'm not going to say what episode it is because I forgot to look and it has been a hot minute since I have filmed. So hi! If you're new here, I am Sam B. That's my nickname here on Bumblebee Acres. I am filming here on Bumblebee Acres Farm where I live and farm wool and create wool art with my family, the other bees. So that's Queen Bee is my mom, Sen Bee is my sister, Baby Bee is my other sister, and Bro Bee is my brother. And yeah, we are all adults now, and yeah, this is our full-time gig, though Baby Bee is currently in nursing school, which is very, very exciting. And oh my gosh, it has been a hot minute since I have filmed. So hopefully this isn't too dark. I have my brightness down a little bit on my video, so I can't really see, but you know what, we're just gonna wing it. We are just gonna wing it today and just have fun because it has been so long since I have filmed. The last time I filmed a podcast was, I think, last October. Sorry, this hat is slightly too big for my head. Last October, and then of course I did Vlogmas, and I do the all of our preview videos that we do for our shop updates and all of that stuff. I do all of that, and I do the vlogs for our Patreon and all of that stuff. So sometimes my filming gets a little bit I get a little bit overwhelmed with filming, and then I get a little burnt out for a little while there. And I've never filmed outside with my AirPods in, so we are gonna hope that the sound quality is okay. The only thing I really worry about, I'm gonna put a wind warning on the beginning of these videos if there is high wind. We live in an area with a lot of wind. We kind of live in a hilly area, and there's a lot of farmland around our house, and I think that contributes to not a lot of blockage with the wind. So yeah, so sometimes I worry when I'm editing the video and I have to like maybe up the volume for myself because maybe I'm a little quiet, that when the wind gust comes in, it's gonna blow out people's eardrums. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about what's been going on here since December. We did a few shop updates. We shore our goats. Unfortunately, we couldn't save any of their fiber, so our Pygora goat fiber was totally destroyed. Pygora goats get shorn twice a year, if you are unaware. But yeah, usually mohair goats, so Angora goats, Pygora goats, which are more of a cashmere, and they can have like different levels, grades of fleece. Ours are more on the cashmere side, but they still need to be shorn twice a year. Last year, winter came very quickly. Like, we had very warm weather, and then all of a sudden very, very cold weather. So we didn't shear them because we were worried they would get too cold if we shore them then. So their fleece wasn't great. And yeah, we are going to be shearing now that we are back from Maryland Sheep and Wool. We are going to be shearing the flock of sheep. If you're new, we have Cormo Shetland and Cormo Shetland crosses, and I've been wanting to do a wool processing video for a long time, and maybe a video series, and I really, really hope I get to do that this summer. I'm actually going to try to focus more on my creativity and maybe not hustling quite as hard. And by hustling, I mean forcing myself to put out like patterns and stuff, I think. And you know, I've been very inconsistent with that as well because I am a designer. If you're new here, I do design patterns. I do knit and crochet patterns, though not a ton of crochet patterns yet, just because well, there's not even a very good reason. I love to crochet, but anyway. So yeah, so this month is gonna be kind of busy, and I apologize for dogs barking in the background. I do live in like kind of a neighborhood, which is a little strange for a farm. So we have on like two sides of our house, we have like an actual neighborhood, and then the backyard is the farm, and then off to the north is more farm land and all of that stuff. But yeah, so I want to talk to you guys about Maryland Sheep and Wool, since we talked about a little bit of the farm updates and stuff like that. You know, just not a ton happening though. Oh, I did want to say we will be having lambs this year for the first time since like Oh, 2017, 2018, I think might have been our last year. Might have been 2017 was our last year we lambed. And that was delayed because of COVID. We moved in 2019, so we didn't breed before then. And those little dogs are really yapping. I'm really hoping that you guys aren't hearing this. And I have such a struggle with AirPods. Hold on. There are little kids walking around. So Hildy and Ralphie, our doodle puppies, are out on the deck, and they are wanting to say hello to everybody. And my ears are so bad at keeping AirPods in, so if I keep fussing with them, I'm very sorry, and it messes up the sound. I'm very, very sorry. So a lot has been going on. The only fiber festivals we were able to attend, I had really, really, really wanted to go to the Wisconsin alpaca festival in April, but because we were so crunched for time for Maryland, that prepping for Maryland sheep and wool, I just did not have the energy to go. The reason we didn't go, we don't attend that show anymore, because it's so close and local now. Like, we could just do it and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. The reason we don't do that is because it is so close to Maryland sheep and wool. It's like the weekend before, and we have to leave like halfway through that week, and it is just always a crazy, crazy week. And I wanted to drive up and see it, and that weekend ended up just being so busy. Look at this. It falls right out my ear. Sorry about that. Oh. Neighbors, friendly neighbors and stuff, just chatting and things. Okay, let me try to stay on track. I did bring my planner where I wrote stuff down, just in case I forget. Though then I didn't write it very detailed, so that may not be very helpful. And I'm gonna take this off because it is sunny and it was helping me, but it's keeps falling over my eyes, and that's not very helpful now, is it? Ugh. I don't know why that dog is barking so much. I really hope she quiets down. Anyway, so I wasn't able to go to the alpaca festival, and that was kind of a bummer, but that's fine. Then we did go to the Stevenson County Cedarville Fiber Festival. So that's in Illinois, and that's actually very, very close to where we live. And I'm gonna let me just play this back and see how loud that dog is barking. So the funny thing is that dog's barking is so loud that for me, I can't tell if it's on the video or if I'm hearing it in real time. So we're just gonna roll with it. I don't think you guys can hear it, so that's good. So anyways, we did go to the Cedarville Fiber Festival, and we did not do a ton of shopping because we were kind of like, I mean, I guess everybody's kind of, in this point where you want to do very conscious, purchases, and really pay attention to who you're supporting and why you're supporting them. And not only do you love their product, do they have like a very good product? Do they have a very ethical and environmentally friendly production process and sourcing and all of that stuff? It's all stuff that I've been really trying to work on the past few years. So we haven't been doing a lot of buying, but we did discover a new farm. They are called Jubilee Farms, and it is the most delightful lady, and she is a single mom and has her farm, and she used to do organic gardening and just a very, very nice, believes in a lot of the stuff that I believe in and all of that stuff. and I'm blanking on her name now, and I feel so bad about that, but it left. But anyways, so Jubilee Farms, and they are in Clinton, Illinois, so that's actually very close. And I know that she raises alpaca. She raises alpaca, or at least she has alpaca fiber with her farm. She raises merino, and she raises border Leicester, I believe. I believe I'm getting that all right, and if I'm not, then I am very sorry. I didn't brush up on my research right before filming this because it was kind of a spontaneous, it's just a beautiful day, so I wanted to film. Anyways, we picked up 2 skeins because she raises the wool herself, and because that's something that we do as well, it was very, very exciting. She raises it. She has it milled at Round Barn Fiber Mill, which is where we have our Luxe Flock Sock spun. And yeah, it's just very, very beautiful. So this one is a Leicester Merino Cross, 200 yards of worsted. She hand dyes it, and I think that she puts together lovely, lovely, lovely colors. And you can see how like soft and fuzzy this is. It has a very springy yet BFL type feel to it almost. And then I have a bulky, that one's the one Queen Bee picked out, and then I picked out this bulky merino 3-ply. I figured I could just do like a cute towel with it, or hat, or something, some one skein wonder type thing. But she has sweater quantities and everything. I literally have purchased so many sweater quantities in the past few years, and I have not finished a single sweater, not a single one. So I am not doing that. I'm not doing that right now. Not buying any more sweater quantities until I finish at least one of the ones I've already, actually most of them I haven't even casted on, so that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? But yeah, no, she believes in all kinds of wonderful things, and that's very, very important to us. So we were very excited to find out about her and all of that stuff. But yeah, you should definitely check her out, and I will link below her farm in the description. Beautiful yarn. And yeah, no, very excited. Every time. Maybe I don't know what is wrong with my ears, but I can't keep headphones in my ears to save my life. And then I will talk about Maryland Sheep and Wool, because that just kind of is what's going on right now. So at Maryland Sheep and Wool, we were finally in the main building. We have been requesting to be in there for a while, and we had been on the wait list for a double booth in there. And then this year, basically after last year, we had so much rain that we decided, you know what, we'll just do a single booth. If you guys can get us in a single booth, we'll take a single booth. And we did, and it was wonderful. It was a wonderful experience. We love that show. It is just a beautiful show, beautiful time of year. We tried some new restaurants, which was very, very fun. There's this one called Cilantro Mexican Cantina, your local Mexican Cantina, I think it's called. It's something like that. It's got like a cute name. And we went there after setup on Cinco de Mayo, so that was very, very fun. And then we actually went back to the festival. We had finished setting up, and then we hardly ever drink, and I had a margarita, and I didn't drink it all. It was so strong. It was so strong that I was way more inebriated than I had even planned even remotely to be. And we went back to the festival and had a good time, and we did some shopping, and that is where Queen Bee and I ran into Melanated Boho Babe, and that is run by Amanda. And we also met her friend who was sharing a booth with, Sarah, and oh gosh, I don't know if I got her husband's name, but they are with Green Goat Fibers, Green Goat Ranch, Green Goat, man, I should have written these things down. I'm sure it is on one of these lovely bats that we purchased, because that is one of the things that we bought. So Queen Bee got a couple of other little tiny things. We got some baskets. Because we needed more baskets. And they're so good for sweaters or multiple projects. We do a lot of knitting on our deck, so it's good to have our project bags in something that's like a little more durable. And that's the one that I got. Look at how cute it is, all the colors, all the cute stripes. I'd never seen one like this, so I was very excited about it. So before the festival even started, we went shopping. I have been wanting to buy from Amanda for a very, very long time. And again, this is melanated boho bay. And this one is a beautiful, I believe it's a 4-ouncer. I have seen bats like kind of this color scheme on her website before. And I've just been dying to get one. I believe Sengi got this one, which is from her book Boyfriend Club. And I think this one is inspired by A Court of Thorns and Roses, that series. Queen Bee got, either Queen Bee or Senbee got that one. Queen Bee got this beautiful, colorful one. Listen, we got all the bats. We got all the bats, and that is fine. And these ones are still all, oh, okay, here's the green. Yeah, Green Goat Ranch. Okay, so I'm not tripping out. I have it right. This beautiful one, she got this one from her, Sarah, and then she also got this absolutely divine hand spun skein. How beautiful is this? So this is another Green Goat Ranch, and it is wool, silk, and nylon, 2-ply, 26 yards. But as you can see, it is very, very bulky and fun and sparkly and silky and just gorgeous, just absolutely gorgeous. I love hand spun. If you've watched our other videos, you'll know that. So I don't know what Queen Bee is planning, but I am planning to do something where I use this bat, this bat, this bat, this bat, and this bat, all in one project. So I bought a few bats. Queen Bee had said, oh, you can buy one, and you know, I was a little inebriated, but I had already planned on purchasing from Amanda at this festival because I haven't gotten to at the past. Ooh, she was at Maryland last year. She was at Wool and Folk, which is one of the shows, like the Constellation, like satellite shows. Constellation, I don't know what I'm saying. Satellite shows like at Rhinebeck. I'm always like, I always plan like months in advance that I'm going to go to one of those, like Indian Tangles or, you know, Wool and Folk or whatever the other ones are. Now I'm blanking on all of their names. I always plan that I'm going to go to them, and then just after travel, after setup on Thursday, Friday comes around and I just want to take a break. I just want to have a day off before the festival because Rhinebeck is such a full festival. It is such a full event. So Maryland was great this year. I am so glad I was able to get bats from Amanda, especially since she had kind of told us that she is kind of phasing out doing fiber. You know, that's fine. It's, you know, it's whatever people, you know, you got to follow your passions, and sometimes, you know, doing certain things come and go. We want to get more into making more bats and fiber, but you know, it is what it is. So if you are in love with her bats like I am, you should definitely check her out. And I believe Sarah and Green Goat Ranch is not going anywhere. She said she will still be making bats. So you are good to go in that department. Other things that we purchased were shirts, and that's pretty much it. I got the super cute 50th anniversary Maryland shirt in this beautiful burgundy color, and then I got the last few years that I didn't get to purchase. So the 49th, I didn't actually, and this of course has hair on it from fiber and such things. I didn't get to get the 49th, so here it is in all of its adorable glory. I didn't get to get the 48th, and I didn't get to get the 47th, which I believe was COVID year, right? So last year was 2022, that was 49. 2021 was 48. And look at how cute this one is. And this one was a virtual event. So yeah, we didn't go. And then this was COVID year, and I absolutely loved this one, and I never got a shirt. So now I have all the sheep and wool shirts, which are pretty much the only t-shirts I wear now that are like graphic t-shirts, are only sheep and wool shirts for whatever reason. Yeah, it's just a beautiful day out. I hope my hair looks okay. I can't see anything. Maybe I should try the hat again. I wasn't gonna make this a super long video, and I can't because it is going to be dying my phone, so that is that. Anyway, the full update, this video will go up in time for people to see the full, to see it and then know that our update, our Maryland Sheep and Wool update, is going to be this Friday. So that is, good thing I have my planner right in front of me, that is May 12th. So in a couple of days, I wish this would just stay up. Just stay up. Just stay up. It's a struggle. So on Friday, May 12th at 7 p.m. CST, the shop update will be public. At 6 p.m. it will be available to Patreon subscribers. And that will be everything that we brought to the show. So we brought some Stephen King yarns, and that is all in the previous video. I did a video preview of all of the colors, a bunch of one-of-a-kind fiber braids, some texture packs. We have a couple of those left. They were surprisingly popular at the show. We have some new colors of Luxe Flock Sock. We have the Flower Fairy collection, which is debuting. We have a huge restock of a bunch of the astrology colorways in different bases. Lord of the Rings and Outlander. So that is all very fun, and I hope this is focusing on my face. I'm sorry I am a little bit of a mess, but that's just what comes with the territory when you film outdoors. So I also wanted to show you guys some new products that we will have in the update. First and foremost, this will not be in the update, but this is a new product that it's a struggle, you guys. It's a real struggle. That's why when people walk around with like AirPods in, I don't know how they do it. I can't keep them in to save my life. So first and foremost, we have this new prototype we were testing at the festival. This is a Hannah Lou Design festival bag. So it has 3 pockets in it. I don't know if she's going to keep the 3 pockets because this was a prototype. It has a little attached lanyard keychain thingy to put like your wallet on, so you can access that super easy. It's huge. You can fit purchases and your projects in there, other project bags, other things, and we are hoping to have them available in time for Rhinebeck this year. Another thing that we will have in the update are these cute little pouches. So these come with a cute little tassel on them, and I just thought these up one day and I thought this is exactly what I need. I want to be able to just go and purchase something like this, grab this that has all of your most crucial notions that you need in it. So each one is kind of like a one-of-a-kind combo of what color measuring tape you have in there. And these are 60-inch measuring tapes, and they each have a little bee sticker on them. Then you have a darning needle, and they also come with a little scissor. And these are super, super nice and handy, cute little scissors. And the whole thing is $13.50. But yeah, no, you have room to fit other things in here as well, but everything fits right in here. And I just love them. I just love them. I think they're so cute. So this is what like an unopened package looks like. This one has a little green scissor, a little blue pouch, pink measuring tape, all that fun stuff. So this one's mine. It matches, okay? It matches. I had to grab this one. It matches. I'm still unsure how I'm going to list these because they are all one of a kind. I may just offer them by the pouch color, and then it's like you can, maybe I'll say like you can put in like your preference for other things, and I can try to, you know, meet everyone's wishes, like what kind of tassel color you want or what measuring tape color you want. But otherwise I think it's gonna be like a kind of like just a random thing. Another thing we are going to have are those super helpful rubbery silicone, and this one's in the package just because I couldn't find one that was outside of the package. They are little stitch holders, so they come with two 30-inch cords and one 60-inch cord. And what you do is you can stick them onto the tip of your knitting needle, and I've found that it's easiest to not put it like all the way as far on as possible, just enough so it doesn't fall off. And then you can literally just slide your stitches on and then try on your sweater, try on anything you want, see how things are working up. But anyways, these are going to be $10. We have green, black, blue, and pink, but right now we don't have the blue and pink made up, just the green and the black. And then another thing, because I kind of want to create our shop, that's a new thing. I kind of want to make our shop, our online shop, kind of like a one-stop shop for your most crucial knitting and crochet needs. So that way when you purchase yarn, you can immediately purchase knitting needles or crochet hooks, because we are going to be carrying ChowGoo needles and crochet hooks. I haven't put the order in yet because I have to figure out exactly what ones I want to order. Well, not just me, but Queen Bee and Sen Bee. We all have to talk about it, but I want people to be able to be like, oh, I don't have all of this. Okay, well, I can just do it all right here and not have to pay extra shipping elsewhere. Another fun thing, and these I am so excited about. These come, and these will be listed as kind of like, you know, seller's choice, like on which one you get. You can, I'm going to list them so you can say what color metal you want, but they are heart, moon, and star keychains, and they have a cute little leatherette tassel, and they have light bulb stitch markers. They have a total of 8 stitch markers, like removable stitch markers. And yeah, no, they are so helpful. I am in love with this idea, just like those little pouches. Like, they are just brilliant because they aren't expensive. They're only $6 for each one, so you can put them on right on your project bag, and you don't have to worry about, like, so we carry Hannah's, and of course I'm struggling right now, but I have hand issues, so don't mind me. We carry Hannah Lou Designs project bags, and most of her project bags are drawstring. So you can just hook these right here on your drawstring, and it is there. You don't have to worry about it falling off. You can cinch up your project bag and know that all of your stitch markers are right there. And even if you want to combine your, what did I do with that little guy? If you want to combine your little project pouch as well and put this right on your keychain as well, which is something that I had actually planned on doing, because then you have everything right here. And I think I'm going to honestly do that with most of my project bags, just to have the ease of access of everything that I need all in one place. And yeah, and it's super cute. It's super cute. I love it. I just love it. It's not very expensive, and an easy way to just jazz up each project bag and make sure that you have everything you need, like your most crucials. All of that stuff is right there for you. But yeah, no, they come in all different colors, so I'll probably list these as, yeah, seller's choice, but you can put like your request for tassel and metal color and shape in there. We'll see. I probably shouldn't have made them all one of a kind, but it happens. It happens. So I have worked on a few things in the past few months. I didn't mention, but we had mentioned on social media and stuff, but at the beginning of March, for my birthday, my 30th birthday was in December. Queen Bee's birthday is in March. Sen Bee, my sister's birthday, is in December as well. We decided for our birthdays, we would go to New Orleans on a trip. So at the beginning of March, we went and did that. And that was another reason why we've been very, like, busy, kind of catching up post that. I've been meaning to put together a vlog, but there's so many places that I wasn't able to film, and it's just photos. So I kind of feel like it's becoming a little bit of a larger project than I had originally realized, because I want to explain the photos. So I may do like a series of videos, but mostly it was a vacation, but it ended up being almost entirely a work trip. We went and we visited a bunch of places that were in the Interview with the Vampire AMC TV show, which we are obsessed with. We are fully obsessed with it. Also Mayfair Witches. So we went and we did a bunch of research for that, because that is something that we want to do a lot of yarn based on. We want to, you know, maybe do also patterns and all of that. And I really wanted to get a real feel for it. So that also played into why we went to New Orleans. So it ended up being more business. There was not hardly any relaxation, but it was still great. It was still great. But I did work on a few things. One thing that I created, now if you followed along in December or follow our Instagram or newsletter or any of that stuff, you'll know that I created the Winter Witch cowl. This was made released back in December, and it's just a really cute little cowl, and I'm gonna take this off and show you guys how it fits. And try not to mess with my AirPods. Not mess with my AirPods too much, but they still popped out. But yeah, this is just a very, very cute pattern that is super easy, super quick to knit up, and very, very warm, because it is one of our texture packs of our Ziggy sock, which is a cute lumps and bumps yarn, and then also a strand of our Sponge Sugar, which is our Surrey alpaca silk brushed lace yarn. So you hold two strands of it together and you get this super cute, rustic, almost hand spun looking cowl that I wore this all December. So what I'm trying to get around to saying is I made a matching hat, and I haven't 100% considered maybe getting different headphones. Maybe I should consider that. It is kind of like a beret and kind of like a cute slouchy hat. It is very goofy, but I love it. It is so warm and cute and definitely the vibe. It kind of reminds me of a flower fairy hat, because when they wear their little upside down like flowers on their heads. So anyways, I really love how it turned out, and you get all of this from one texture pack, and I still had some leftovers. So actually it's starting to be cool. Maybe I'll just leave this on for the rest of the video, because we're coming to a close. We're coming to a close in just a little bit. But yeah, so I have to release this pattern. I haven't done it yet. It will be soon. It will be released soon. I wanted to show you Queen Bee's project that she just finished. She has been working on a fall version of the cottagecore throw, and I've been working on mine, and I'll show you that in a moment. But for Maryland, she knit up this beautiful sample of the Alpine Meadow Shawl. So this beauty was actually done in our Luxe Flock sock. The pattern calls for a DK. So what she did is she took our Luxe Flock sock, which is a sock fingering weight yarn. It is the Cormo silk from our sheep, and she held two strands together to make it DK. And she knit this beautiful, beautiful pattern. It's just, I love the color she chose. It is so happy, it is so fun, it is so cheerful. she has a very good eye for color. Being the head dyer at Bumblebee Acres, that makes sense, but like she just has such a good eye for color. Anyways, this pattern will be linked below. I'll link this pattern below too, and hopefully I'll get this released soon. I really like it. Other people may find it a little goofy, but I really like it. So if nobody wants to knit it, that's fine, but I like it. I think it's cute. I think it fits the vibe. I think it fits the vibe quite well. And then there's this beauty. Just, I don't know why I was folding it up. It's just so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. Okay, so I had to block her, but yes, this pattern is a very, very easy pattern. The Alpine Meadow Shawl, this guy right here. And that is one of my patterns. I came out with it last summer, I believe. But, yeah, so that is fun. And I will show you my calico, or not my calico quilt, my cottage core throw. I mentioned how Queen Bee has been working on hers. And so I have been working on mine. Mine is being, ooh, I dropped my water. Not good. Mine is getting quite massive. I'm trying to make it like a little over 5 feet, and it definitely is already. It is a corner to corner blanket, and it is done out of our marshmallow worsted, though now I am dying to do one out of our Sasquatch Aran, because there are just so many beautiful Sasquatch Aran colors in the shop right now that I am like, hold me back. Like a flower fairy one, please. Oh my gosh. And one skein goes a long way in crochet, like when you're doing a corner to corner blanket. So like each of these sections is just one skein. And then obviously they get a little narrower. And then once I got to the gold, I started doing 2 skeins of each. So, yeah, so I've been working on this, and it is very cozy and nice, and I just can't wait to get done with it, because I just like have dreams of like draping it over like a couch and pulling it onto my lap and all of that fun stuff. But this is another one of my patterns, and as you can see, it is a reversible stitch, and it kind of looks like knit if you look at it. So it's kind of got like a really cool texture to it. And yeah, so that's what I've been working on. I have so many others. I haven't gotten to the halfway mark. I have so many other skeins to knit with it. So I still have this much of this color. Then I have 2 skeins of a green. Maybe another skein of a green. I keep forgetting what order I'm doing this in. It is my struggle, because I got so busy with Maryland sheep and wool, I kind of had to put a hold on crafting for a while there. And of course the sun is out. We're changing hats. We're changing hats, and out of this. Lost a headphone again. You guys, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what I'm gonna do about my ears. I don't know what we're gonna do about the headphone situation. People are like, listen to audiobooks. Well, I love audiobooks, but as you can see, I have an issue with the headphones, and I know you're gonna say it. You're gonna say, try over the ear headphones. Well, I'll tell you what, I have TMJ disorder, which means I have pain in my little jaw joints, and when I have anything pressing on them, on my ears, it's pain. It's white hot stabbing pain, y'all. So no, there's gotta be a way around making these stay in my ear properly. But ooh, that sun. It is the afternoon. It is about 5:30. So I just wanted to say thank you for joining me for this crazy return back to podcasting. It was a delight filming, and I really hope I can get back into the swing of doing more of it. And if you enjoyed it and you want to lend a little support, you can always join our Patreon. We have several tiers, and Patreon is almost entirely my baby, so I haven't talked much about the other bees during this video, just because there's so much to catch up on with my own self. Talking about other people too, that's a lot. Oh goodness, the sun. I'm just gonna get in closer because because of life. So I am hoping to get into podcasting more. I've been really wanting to, and then I keep getting like overwhelmed with what I'm going to do and say and all of that stuff. But I kind of think I need to stop setting such high expectations for myself, which is something I was talking about earlier. And kind of just start doing things that I truly enjoy for me, to kind of just help me ground myself, and hopefully I won't have a huge setback from, you know, not really pushing myself to create certain things, and I can do things that I truly feel passionate about, and really, not that I'm not passionate about, but you know, like, I'm still gonna have to do all the things that I do, but I want to just spin. I just want to spin yarn. I'm going to spin those bats, and I'm very excited about it, and I'm gonna spin them in crazy chunky yarn and do something with that, and just do it for fun, because I love spinning yarn, and you know, making videos and other artwork and stuff like that, and making that video about the processing fleeces by hand. I've wanted to do that for so long. So hopefully there's good weather this summer and I have the time and the energy. Hopefully my health cooperates. I do have crazy health problems. Sorry about all of that. I do. I have type 1 diabetes. I got when I was 10. I have hypothyroidism. I have, which I believe is Hashimoto's. I believe that one's autoimmune too. Though they never diagnosed me specifically for that. But I have a bunch of like elevated immune markers. Like my body is an autoimmune playground of joy. But it's not too bad. It's just sometimes my joints get inflamed and they don't want to do stuff, and then I feel like I don't want to do stuff. And yeah, but oh, sorry, Patreon. Yeah, there's also a yarn tier, and I'm dyeing that as well. And I'm not the big dyer here on the farm. Mostly I don't do any dyeing, but I've decided to start learning to dye. I mean, I used to dye yarn and fiber way back when we started. Before we started making like colorways and recipes and everything was one of a kind, I would do it a lot. But then once we started really doing yarn dyeing, I stopped. I didn't do that part. I did more dry processing work, because that's all stuff that needs to be done as well. And now I'm learning to dye. And so the Llama Bee Patreon tier is the one that I do, and I do a one-of-a-kind color every month, though I'm going to try to start doing repeatable recipes, though they'll probably never turn out the same as my first batch, but at least they'll be, I don't know if you can hear that, but my puppies are just playing like crazy on their deck. They're not barking, they're just wrestling. They're tussling. But yeah, so yeah, so that's all fun stuff. We do a virtual Zoom knit night. I almost said Skype. Knit, crochet, craft, hangout night once a month in our Sheep Bee and Llama Bee tiers. There are about 20 something recipes if you sign up for the Goat Bee tier that you get automatically, and then that's also the same for Sheep Bee and Llama Bee that you get immediate access for. You have to go download them, but you get immediate access. And then Bunny Bee tier, which is our $3 tier, so not expensive at all. It's less than a cup of coffee. If you buy that once a month, you get 1 hour early access to all of our shop updates. You get exclusive posts, and what else do I have in that? Like posts, videos, stuff like that. So yeah, if you want to check that out, the link is below. And of course, if you're not on the newsletter, you've got to get on the newsletter. If you are a fan and you are not getting our newsletters, like I send out an email probably once a week, sometimes more than once a week. I'm sorry if I irritate people, but the problem is that social media is not reliable anymore. I will make a post every single day, and even our top fans will say, I haven't seen a post from you in over a week, because social media algorithms are so crazy now. So if you really want to know what's going on, sign up for Patreon or newsletter, which is free, because that way you will get definitely get access to our content and know what's going on and all of that stuff. But anyway, this has been such a lovely chat. I'm losing my voice a little bit, but it's been so much fun. I don't want it to end. I wonder if this will it's not. If I look at my watch, it thinks that I am talking to Siri. It keeps stopping filming every time I look at my watch. I don't know what setting that is, but I gotta fix that. That is annoying. So I don't know how much battery I have left, but I have had such a lovely time chatting with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I am going to do, for the rest of the night, I'm going to probably hang out. I have to get all of the Maryland sheep and wool stuff done tomorrow, so I'm probably going to send out this video and publish it Thursday morning. That's probably when it will go out, and it'll go out in newsletter and all of that stuff. Yeah. And yeah, so maybe I'll edit it tonight so it can go up tomorrow, but I'm gonna just try to relax a little bit because it's still just coming down from all of the craziness of that's my call. My dog Peach is not behaving. She wants to hang out on the deck. Peach, come here, honey. Come here. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come here. Come here. You want to get caught in the wool? Oh, Mama lost her. I lost a headphone, guys, and now I'm losing the other one. Come here, baby. I don't know if you guys even heard any of that because my headphones fell out, but Peach and I say hi. Hi, Peach. Hi, Peach. Her eyes are a little runny, I'm sorry. She gets them cleaned every day, but she has allergies. She has allergies! But anyways, the llama bee colorway this past month was Peach because she is the love of my life. Did you know that? Little girl, did you know that? What? Okay, can you do the caught in the wool? Are you ready to get caught in the wool? Caught in the wool! Caught in the wool! Did she caught in the wool? Bye, everybody.